underlying energy that we have here is the Six of Pentacles. This speaks of a balance, of give and take. So right now, in regards to this reading, this is about balance. This is about giving and taking. This is about having a good good balance in relationship right now. Perhaps you guys aren't having this balance at the moment, or you guys are lacking balance, or for those of you that don't have a partner right now, who's someone that is trying to balance their lives in itself. So this is just about balance and what we can do to balance it, what needs to be balanced, and then we're going to get into it the more we look into this reading. So let's go ahead and do that. On the problem circumstance, you have the Ace of Swords. So this is speaking of new ideas, new sense of perspective, but this is also about truth. This is also the victory card as well. So perhaps you have succeeded in something, or you are having an issue with figuring out new ideas or new perspective of some sort, because it is crossed by the Hermit. The Hermit here is basically someone that goes off on their own to find the answers that they need, because they have all the power within themselves to take care of themselves while they're out there. So this is basically this is a very spiritual card. This is about you going off on your own and finding answers within yourself. This is being reclusive, taking time out. This is the Loner card. So you could be celebrating that you're taking this time out to yourself. You could be happy that you're going off on your own, or you could be, because you're reclusive, you don't have a new perspective. You don't have a new perspective in life because you have gone off on your own, because you haven't basically experienced life without being on your own. Or perhaps you're dealing with somebody that's being very reclusive, and you can't communicate with something. You can't start something fresh and new as far as communicating with this person, or plan or have some new ideas in regards to this person, because they're being reclusive and they're being kind of alone. That's a deep one. It could also mean that you're looking within yourself to find a new perspective, or this new perspective is within yourself. So if there are whatever issues that you have, or this new beginning that you're having, or of some sort, the answers will lie within yourself. This new beginning lies within yourself. That's what it could also mean as well. The Seven of Cups is your crowning energy, and this basically speaks of decisions, having to make a choice, having a lot of options. Perhaps you want to have options in your life. Now, who doesn't want to have options, right? To be able to decide what their life looks like. But decide partners and have dating opportunities. This speaks of also opportunities, but this can also be dealing with something that isn't this too good to be true, having too good to be true offers, having so many options that it is too good to be true. It's an illusion. Perhaps you're dealing with an illusion at the moment as well. So perhaps you want options. Perhaps you're dealing with fantasy, or you want to have a fantasy come true, perhaps. But something tells me that you guys are dealing with something that isn't exactly the truth, or you guys are dealing with something that's seen as a fantasy for you guys. You guys could want options. What's not going on here? We'll clarify all of this stuff. In your past, you had the Nine of Swords, so this is depression. So you guys, depression. Not being able to sleep, feeling stressed out, worried. You guys were unnecessarily worried, possibly. But you guys, I don't believe that anyone's worry is unnecessary. You feel what you feel. But this could speak of some serious depression or some sort of sadness in the past. In your present, you have the King of Pentacles. Perhaps this is you aren't working very hard. You working and becoming more stable within yourself. This is interesting. This could be someone that you're dealing with in the present. Someone that's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's in your present at the moment. That's someone that you're interacting with. Or it could be just you working very hard and you guys creating abundance for yourself. Because as you see here, the King of Pentacles is a very abundant man, but he's not opposed to sharing his wealth. So you guys could be sharing your wealth and your material things with people that you know, family, friends. You guys could be feeling very abundant. So you guys are very you guys are okay with treating some friends or some family out to some dinner. But it could also mean that you're dealing with someone that's a King of Pentacles, someone that's making you feel more grounded. You could be feeling more grounded at this time, as well. Or you guys could definitely be excelling at your business if you have a business. If any of you guys have a business. However, in the future, you have the King of Cups. This speaks of someone that's a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This also could mean that this is someone that is very loved up. Someone that's very intuitive. Someone that is very loving and caring and nurturing. But he is very much the lover. He knows a lot about romance. This could be someone in your future that's going to coming into your life. That is going to bring in the romance. That is interesting, Aquarius. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers here. Alright, let's clarify the Ace of Swords here. What card is the Ace of Swords regarding to? What card is the Ace of Swords regarding to as the problem? What card is the Ace of Swords regarding to as the problem circumstance? You guys see the cards that fell out, right? The Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Very interesting. So this is definitely someone that's speaking their truth. Someone that's keeping to themselves and not opening up. And this is something about two people coming together. The Two of Cups is about two people coming together. It could be a platonic card, but since it's a love reading, this is something to do with someone that's significant to you. Could be a soulmate that's a romantic soulmate. Should be more specific. That isn't opening up. So perhaps this is about communicating and not opening up, or perhaps you have a connection with someone, or maybe you are with someone that isn't opening up, that's not very good at speaking their truth. And you're trying to figure out a new way within yourself to go about opening them up, to have them express their vulnerability. Interesting. Let's clarify the Hermit. Who is the Hermit? And what card is it regarding to? The Five of Pentacles. So perhaps you feel left out in the cold, or somebody feels left out in the cold. I think it's possibly you feeling left out in the cold by this Two of Cups. It's just feeling kind of reclusive. Maybe you're by yourself due to just trying to figure out something within yourself to feel more connected to your partner. Um, this could mean that you're taking the time out for yourself, to give yourself that comfort, and to give yourself that support, because you have none from this partner. Or maybe you're looking within yourself because you're unable to give support right now, because you're feeling kind of tight within yourself. You're not really opening up about anything. Even though you guys are Aquarius, you guys are air signs. Okay, you guys are good with communication. Okay, you guys are I feel one of the best aside from Gemini with communications. But there's a lack of support here, and it's has something to do with speaking your truth. It has something to do with the victory. It has something to do with communication. It has something to do with new ideas. What is this? What is going on? Alright, let's clarify the crowning energy. See if we can clarify the rest of this reading, and maybe it'll come to me. What is the Seven of Cups? What card is the Seven of Cups regarding to? What card is the Seven of Cups regarding to? What card is the Seven of Cups regarding to? What card is the Seven of Cups regarding to? The Six of Swords. So perhaps there is some traveling that's happening. That's a little too good to be true. That's what you're possibly dealing with. That's interesting. Okay, that's really interesting. The Six of Swords is about moving from one side of the ocean, one side of the water to the other, taking that time to that journey within yourself or physically, basically as like the Hermit card. Jeez, it's basically the Hermit card, but it's in minor arcana form. Perhaps you're looking within yourself to have more options. Maybe you want more options, and you feel as though it's within yourself to get those options. Maybe it's things are too good to be true, and you'd like to just go on your own to find what you need. Maybe you're trying to look within yourself to find what is making this situation seem so it's fantasy driven, maybe. Oh man. Perhaps you're trying to figure out exactly what exactly is too good to be true. Maybe you've met someone that seems I don't know. I can't even say it seems perfect because you don't have anything that says that in here. But it does involve the Two of Cups. There's something in regards to two people meeting. So it could be in regards to a soulmate. Oh man. And the Ace of Swords. Maybe you're not feeling victory with victory. The person that you're with is more inclusive. You're off by yourself because you haven't received any support. And what you're dealing with right now is possibly a relationship that's too good to be true right now, and you're going off on your own. You'd like to go off on your own to figure out those answers on to find what you're looking for on your own. Take that time out to connect with yourself. Okay. Or there's an option, and you have to look within yourself to figure out which option you're going to be taking. Now, to clarify, the Nine of Swords, you have the Ace of Wands. So this is about a beginning, a beginning, of a new project or something creative. But it's a beginning that has passion and enthusiasm in it. Um, that's interesting. Perhaps this new beginning is actually turning out to be something that it wasn't. But this is regarding your past. In the past, you were feeling depressed. In regards to the Ace of Wands, so maybe you guys were depressed because this new beginning wasn't as good as you thought it was. This wasn't as exciting as you thought it would be. Maybe you were worried in regards to this new beginning. There's the King of Pentacles in the present. There's the King of Pentacles in the present. Wow. The Emperor. This is someone that's very stubborn. That's one way the highway. But he's also the provider. So in the present, you have someone that is either you or their partner is being very stubborn. Someone that's providing for both of you, or someone that's that's in the control of the relationship. But that's someone that has control. Oh, okay. So the King of Pentacles has control here. It could be you. It could be the partner. I think it could be you guys, though. You guys could be having this control of your lives. You guys are the one with the money, the one that's working the hardest, the one that's sharing and being expressing your abundance through your material goods. Maybe this is you guys, and you also guys are being very stubborn. Who is the King of Cups in the future? Okay. So this is either someone that's very intuitive, or the cards don't want us to know, guys. This is your future here. I think this could be someone that's very intuitive, though. Someone that uses their instincts very well. That's someone that's very open to their psychic ways. Could be someone that's very psychic, guys. Let me pull one more card to see if they'll tell me anyway. Okay. Who is this King of Cups? What is this King of Cups? What card is the King of Cups regarding to? I think it's honestly intuition instead. I'm not telling this. Let us see. What is the King of Cups regarding to? 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 Okay, the Nine of Swords. So, whoever this person is, it could be you guys. It could be someone that's stressed out with their life. Someone that's very worried at the moment, or very stressed out. This could be you guys in the future. This could be you guys being very in touch with your intuition. But you guys have, you guys are overwhelmed, are worried. You guys can't sleep very well. Very depressed. With everything that's popping up, it looks like a Pisces is coming into your lives, guys. Because you have someone that's very intuitive. The King of Swords is, I see it, Pisces. Is Scorpio or Pisces or Cancer. Cancer can master their ability of feelings and stuff, but they're also very, very psychic. And I see Scorpios and Pisces as the most. They are the most psychic out of the zodiac. Actually, Scorpio is the most psychic. Pisces is very more intuitive and things like that. They're just very powerful energy. But the Moon is Pisces card. That is the card for Pisces. And then you have the Nine of Swords. Someone that's very stressed out. Someone that's overwhelmed. It's very interesting. Huh. And your outcome, guys, is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is in your outcome, guys. And then you have, what's clarifying that. So look at that. Underneath the Page of Swords here, you have the Lovers. So this is definitely having something to do with decisions or some sort of love, in regards to love. Huh, okay. And what's clarifying that is the Eight of Wands. So this is messages. Someone could be coming at you guys, or there could be some blunt communication right here. I think with all of this going on, in regards to giving and taking, I think you guys are lacking balance in the support. You guys, the problem with you guys, possibly the problem in your lives right now, is what I mean, is that there is hardly any kind of new communication. You want to have new communication with the Two of Cups. That doesn't mean you have that Two of Cups. It could be that you want to have communication with somebody that's a Two of Cups to you. That's someone that's connected to you. That's someone that's your soulmate. Someone that's romantic for you. That doesn't keep things to themselves, or perhaps you're keeping things to yourself. You're not exactly being honest with yourself about opening up. Right now, you're going off on your own in regards to. But what was hindering you, what's keeping you from having that new beginning, that communication with your soulmate, is the lack of support. You feel left out in the cold, so you retreated. You're kind of taking that time out to feel that sense of support again, possibly. So you don't have the support right now to even think about a new beginning or a new way of thinking. Or maybe you do have that new way of thinking, and you're taking that knowledge right now to go ahead and go off on your own to get what you feel like you don't have, that support network. Or maybe you're not seeking, or you're not seeing help right now. You maybe because there could be help around you, but you're not seeing that. You're not letting anyone help you. You're just kind of ignoring what's in front of you as far as someone helping you, or getting that help. Or you think you guys, or maybe you guys believe that you have it all in yourself and you don't need help, or maybe people are trying to help you and you just don't need it. That could be it too. I mean, because you guys are Aquarius. You guys are very good at handling your own situations, better than I, for myself, honestly. I go to an Aquarius for some help, so you guys don't possibly need that help. You need that time to yourself. What you want right now, or what you're dealing with right now, is deciphering for what's true and what's not. What's fantasy, what's not. Maybe what you're worried about. Maybe not what you're worried about, but because this is the crowning energy. This is definitely speaking of some fantasy going on, and possibly going off to within yourself to figure out what's not true and what's real and what's not. Jeez. This one's what's gonna get me, guys. Because the Seven of Cups speaks of illusions and things not being clear, nothing's not being clear, but you having options are too good to be true. And the Six of Swords talks about travel. It could have something to do with you traveling. Maybe you find options within yourself. And that's what you want. You want to have options within yourself. You want to feel like you have your back. You have different things that you can do in a situation. That's what I'm going to go with. Because the Six of Swords is in regards to the Seven of Cups. So because you went out on that soul searching journey, or because you actually physically moved, you have more options now. Or perhaps you want to move to get more options. In the past, you were stressed out, or you were worried about an enthusiastic journey. In the present, you're dealing with somebody that's a King of Cups, someone that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or yourself that's a provider. Perhaps you're feeling like you're providing very well, but you're also feeling more in control in your life as well. Maybe that's what's going on for you. If you guys are single, for someone that's not, you could be the provider in the group. And in your future, you have the King of Cups. So maybe there's going to be love coming in for those that are in a relationship. Someone that has a stronger connection as far as intuition. But there might be some stress from some of the past issues that you guys have dealt with, or there's could be some stress that comes up for you too. You guys in your environment, it could be stress. For those of you that are single, this is somebody that could be coming into your life that's very intuitive. I think it's a Pisces. But either he or yourself are stressed out at that time he comes. Keep an open mind is your romance angels card, which this is very interesting. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Ooh, wow. Go ahead and leave me something in the comments. Have you ever considered a Pisces to be your next partner? And how do you feel about a Pisces coming into your life as someone that's going to be giving you a second shot at love, someone that's very romantic? Now, again, this doesn't have to be a Pisces. This could be someone that's very romantic, that's very intuitive, and but you could be stressed out. This could be something that you're just not, sure of. That's what the Nine of Swords would be saying to me. Like, that's like something worrisome, or overwhelmed with how powerfully in tune they are and so romantic. So just let me know in the comments below. Since, it could be anybody. Pisces, I'm leaning towards, but it could be anybody. Let me know how you feel about a Pisces in your life right now. And if you would consider it, would you be open to the idea of someone that's a Pisces, or someone that's very romantic and very intuitive to come into your life? So keep an open eye, guys, I guess. With your romance angels card, you have 22. Blessed. Let's go ahead and read. Sorry, not the romance angels. Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's go ahead and read that. Sorry, I went a little longer on this video for you guys. There were some very interesting cards here that kind of, honestly, I'll be honest, stumped me. I definitely don't know how you guys are doing at the moment. I hope you guys are doing okay. But I definitely was trying to understand and to get some information from my higher self. So, in regards to the reading for everyone, for you guys. But I hope this resonates in some way. But let's go ahead and read your card here. Essential meanings: something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. The Oracle message: there are moments in life when, out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you, and events come together to banish your problems easily and naturally. You know deep down you did nothing. You did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. I don't know about that. I think everybody deserves some happiness, even if even if you took the time out to yourself to grow and to expand and to heal, I think that's worth anything. I think it's worth someone or something wonderful coming into your life. I don't think anything is undeserving. But onward, let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. Relationship message for those that are in a relationship. You are moving toward a deepening of intimacy and a unique sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this development, you will see evidence of grace in your life.